Hey, good evening, everyone. This is Chris Rice. Today, I'm going to tell you a little bit about where I am doing my field placement. I'm currently working for a company in Central Eastern Maine, um, and I'm working as a clinical intern with this company, carrying a caseload under a licensed clinician, doing a lot of great work. This company is an in-home support provider for families, specifically children, but they work with the whole family. It's generally children that are either going into residential or coming out of residential treatment living, and we're just trying to help them transition as well as provide the therapy or the supportive therapy through a clinical insight that they may need to acclimate back into their home or to maybe keep them from going into that residential treatment facility. Um, I've been working with this company for almost a year now. It's been a really great experience, and hope that I could even maybe stay on after my internship. This company is unlike any company that I've ever worked for because um, they have an extremely good work environment. Their culture is extremely strong and ingrained, and it comes from the top, the most senior leadership down. The two characteristics that I'd like to talk about with you for organizational culture, specifically, even though there's a lot I could talk about, but the two that stand out to me the most are their strength based approach. I know we talk a lot about strength based approach in this class, but this company is truly a strength based company. Before they look at anything else when they go into a treatment plan, it is first and foremost natural environment, resources that are available, and all the things that come along with a strength-based approach. It may not always be a positive, but it's a strength-based viewpoint. This is really great for while we're in a home, but it also is a company culture when we're not in the home. So even through difficulties through other employees or challenges that come up in scheduling, it's really around how we can make it work and how we can support one another to have a positive environment to work in, which really makes it more pleasant, and like I said before, than any other place that I've previously been as an employee. And I could honestly see working in that company for a career and being happy, which is crazy. So in my opinion, strength-based approach really does work in multiple facets in that company. It really has become um, an organizational um, policy that is intertwined all the way through management. The other um, organizational culture that I'd like to mention, the second one is the family-oriented culture. Obviously, because they're a um, family service, they have a certain family-oriented viewpoint, and this is this is a this is a strength in the work environment because, um, like I was mentioning before, with the strengths base, same kind of goes along with the four family oriented. They're out to look for your best interest with your family. They're really looking at vacation time and retention and keeping your family supported. And as that plays into our job or our specific role in other people's homes, we're looking at how to develop their family, what needs are in their family to create that needs based approach and to develop whether it be relationships with older siblings or parents with outpatient therapies, just to get that whole family oriented approach to success in the treatment plan. um, and like I mentioned, it works right back through the chain. The company was actually first established by a father and his two sons, and they were very successful in this model of therapy, and the company grew substantially in a very short period of time, and it was worth a very large amount of money. But because of their family-oriented approach to their culture of their business, they refused to sell on multiple occasions because the purchasers weren't willing to keep that value, and that was something that they felt made them successful. And they just did recently sell, but it was definitely based on the culture remaining the same as much as possible. And the reason for the sale was family reasons. Again, they got into it for the family, and they got out of it for the family. So I just feel supported myself, and my family feels supported. Um, in that, an example of that would be my wife and I both are able to do our internships at that facility. There's not a lot of options where we are located, but because they're family oriented and their positive strength based approach, they've made it work, and we've been very successful in that, and that's great for us. We really appreciate that opportunity from them. So, guys, I hope you all enjoyed learning a little bit more about um, where I'm at up here in Maine, and look forward to viewing your videos. Thanks. Have a great night.